Today we will discuss about MCQ for Basic Mechanical Engineering Part 3 from the properties of gases. So welcome to my YouTube channel Mechanical Engineering Management. So let's start from the question number 1. Constant volume process is also known as options: isentropic process, isobaric process, isothermal process, isochoric process. So let me show you one figure. This is the classification of the non-flow processes, having very important 5 different processes. Here you can see the constant volume process, that is also known as the isochoric process. So D is the right answer. Next, PV raised to n is equal to constant represents constant temperature process when the value of n is option n, 0, 1, gamma. So let me show you the figure, the different processes and having different relation between pressure, volume and temperature. And here you can see in case of the constant temperature process, that means isothermal process, where you can see PV is equal to constant. So here if I put n is equal to 1, then it will be PV is equal to constant. So n is equal to 1 is the right answer. Next, which one is correct? Option: PV is equal to MRT, PV is equal to CV into gamma minus 1 into MT, P by rho is equal to RT, all of the above. As we know that PV is equal to MRT is the characteristic gas equation. So let's start from this PV is equal to MRT. So this one is right. So this is one of the answer. So as you know that CV, that means specific heat at constant volume, is equal to R upon gamma minus 1. And so that I can say R is equal to CV into gamma minus 1. And if I put this value over here, then you can say PV is equal to M as it is and R is equal to CV into gamma minus 1 T as it is. So this is also the right equation. So make a box. So B is also the right answer. So I can further simplify it over here from this equation. So P as it is, V as it is, but here I have taken M is from right to left side, so it is over here, is equal to RT as it is. So further simplification, P as it is and V is over here, M by V is equal to RT. And you know that M by V, that means mass upon volume, that is actually density. So I can say P by rho is equal to RT. So this is also the right equation. So I can make a box. So here these all three are the correct answer. So I can say all of the above is the right answer. Next, the specific heat at constant pressure, that means CP, of an ideal gas is option is CV less than CV, greater than CV, is equal to 2 times CV. So as we know that Mayer's equation, Cp minus Cv is equal to R. So here you know that Cp, that means specific heat at constant pressure. And if I assume air as ideal gas, then it is 1.005 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Similarly, Cv is the specific heat at constant volume. And if I assume air as ideal gas, then Cv is equal to 0.718 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. And R is 0.287 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. So here you can understand that Cp is always greater than Cv. So I can say Cp is greater than Cv. So C is the right answer. Next, the universal gas constant is equal to option M by R, R by M, M into R, all of the above. The product of molecular mass of gas M and its specific gas constant is same for all gases. So keep in mind, the product of molecular mass M and its specific gas constant, that means R, is same for all gases. And this constant is known as universal gas constant. So I can say universal gas constant Ru is equal to M into R. And that is always constant for all gases. And that is 8.314 kilojoule per kg mole Kelvin. So C is the right answer. Next, the law PV is equal to constant is related to this process. Option: adiabatic, isobaric, isochoric, isothermal. So consider the very important note. These are all non-flow processes, and here it is given to you PV is equal to constant. So PV is equal to constant. That process is known as isothermal process. So D is the right answer. Next, polytropic expansion of a gas is given by the law. Option: PV raised to n is equal to constant, PV raised to gamma is equal to constant, PV is equal to constant, PV raised to 0 is equal to constant. So once again consider this important note. Here you can see for the polytropic process, PV raised to n is equal to constant. So A is the right answer. Next, behavior of vapor can be determined by option: Boyle's law, Charles' law, combined law, none of the above. So here behavior of vapor, and as we know that Boyle's law, Charles' law and combined law are actually related to the ideal gas, but vapor is not considered as ideal gas, and so that none of the above is the right answer. Next, during adiabatic process, option: work transfer is 0, heat transfer is 0, enthalpy remains constant, enthalpy change is 0. So consider the figure. During adiabatic process, heat transfer is 0. So B is the right answer. So this is a very important conclusion. You need to remember, during adiabatic process, heat transfer is 0. So B is the right answer. Next, air is assumed to be option: ideal gas, real gas, condensed gas, none of the above. So for the analysis purpose, air is generally assumed as an ideal gas. So A is the right answer. Next, during isothermal process, option: work transfer is equal to heat transfer, work transfer is 0, enthalpy remains constant, heat transfer is 0. So let me show you one important note. Here you can see for the isothermal process, heat transferred and work done both are same. So I can say A is the right answer. Next, when a gas is heated at constant pressure, the heat supplied, option: increases internal energy of gas, increase in temperature of the gas, does some external work, all of the above. Let's consider this important note. And here you can see for the constant pressure process, where pressure remains constant, and so that whatever it may be the heat supplied will increase the temperature as well as the internal energy. And here you can see during the constant pressure process, work is also done, that is PV2 minus V1. So it does some external work also. So you can say all of the above is the right answer. Next, in polytropic process, PV raised to n is equal to constant. If n is equal to infinite, the process is known option: isochoric, isobaric, isothermal, adiabatic. For this, try to understand the figure. This is the pressure versus volume diagram. And if I consider this is the initial state of the process, this is a horizontal line. That means it is the constant pressure process. And that is known as isobaric process also. Now consider the another process. And here you can see volume. So it is constant volume process. And that is called as the isochoric process. You know that for the isobaric process, if I put n is equal to 0 over here, then V raised to 0 is 1. That means P is equal to constant. That means pressure is equal to constant. So for the isobaric process, n is equal to 0. If I put over here n is equal to infinite, then P is ignored compared to the volume. And so that I can say volume is constant. So for the isochoric process, n is equal to infinite. Now consider the another process. If I am going to increase the value of n from 0 to 1, then you know that n is equal to 1 over here, then it is PV is equal to constant. And general characteristic gas equation, you know that PV by T is equal to constant. So if this equation has a PV is equal to constant, then temperature must be constant. And so that you can understand n is equal to 1, that means temperature is constant, and so that it is isothermal process. Now consider another process, that is n is equal to 1.2. Keep in mind that n is going to increase gradually, and that process is known as the polytropic process. PV raised to n is equal to constant. Further, I consider one more process. Once again, I am going to increase the value of n. If it is 1.4, that means it is the gamma for the air, and so that this process is known as the adiabatic process. So look at over here. If you are going to increase the value of n from 0 to infinite, then there are several processes, and all these processes are called as, in general, polytropic process. So if I want to draw in between over here one more process, then it is also called as the polytropic process, where n is greater than 1.4 and it is less than infinite. So it is very important note. You should keep in mind, try to understand, so that you are able to give the answer. So here n is equal to infinite, that means it is isochoric process. So A is the right answer. Next, an adiabatic process is one in which option no heat enters or leaves, temperature of gas changes, change in internal energy is equal to work done, all of the above. So let me show you one important note. For the adiabatic process, you can see over here, no heat or enter or leaves, that means heat transfer is 0. So first one is right, and it is not constant temperature process. So temperature is changed. So B is also the right answer. If temperature is constant, then it is called as isothermal process. During adiabatic process, heat transfer is 0, and you know that first law of thermodynamics, Q is equal to W plus du. So if Q is equal to 0, then W is equal to du. That means work done is equal to change in internal energy. So C is also right. So in short, we can say all of the above is the right answer. Next, according to Boyle's law, option temperature is constant, pressure is constant, volume is constant, entropy is constant. So you need to remember, for the Boyle's law, temperature is constant. And this is a statement of the Boyle's law. The volume of a given mass of a perfect gas varies inversely as its absolute pressure when the temperature is constant. So A is the right answer. Next, the universal gas constant, option change with temperature, different for different gas, change with pressure, remains constant. So let me show you one important note. R is called characteristic gas constant. Its value is different for different gas. Its value for the air is 0.287 kJ per kg Kelvin, whereas the product of molecular mass of gas M and the specific gas constant R is always same for all gases, and this constant is known as universal gas constant. Ru is equal to Mr is equal to 8.314 kJ per kg mole Kelvin. So here you can say universal gas constant is same for all gases. That means remains constant. So D is the right answer. Next, the adiabatic index gamma equals to option ratio of two specific heats, product of two specific heats, difference of two specific heats, sum of two specific heats. So as we know that Cp by Cv is equal to gamma, where Cp is the specific heat at constant pressure, Cv is the specific heat at constant volume. So it is a ratio of the specific heat. So here A is the right answer. So keep watching. Thanks my dear friends. Press the like button to appreciate this video.